What is shagging? It's Monday. It's NFL Free Agency Monday, which is exactly what we're going to talk about today with my good friend, number 84 in your program, number 1 in your hearts, the tight end. Kittle may beg to differ, but
yeah, I think
we're
Kittle
still
could
going to
be
go.
George can be the tight end. I could just be the other tight end.
We'll go with Brent. We're gonna stick around Brent around these parts. And as most of you know, the show brought to you by Fieldwork, the official non-alcoholic craft beer of the San Jose Sharks. Not just non-alcoholic craft beer. You can go down there and get a 16-ounce Toffoli time, a nice crisp Pilsner. They got IPAs down there. They had 3 or 4 of them last time I was there. They had Pulp, they had Hazy Train, they had Clear Skies. So go down there and enjoy a Sharks game and enjoy a Fieldwork beverage. And if Tyler Toffoli tallies on the score sheet, assist or goal, the next day you can go into your local Fieldwork and get 50% off your non-alcoholic craft beer or your beer of your choice. I guess you get a draft beer. They got all kinds of draft beer there. So Fieldwork, the official non-alcoholic craft beer of your San Jose Sharks. Hello, Brent. How are you?
Tommy, I am really good today. And you know what? I wasn't really good a few hours ago because it felt like everybody was signing free agents except the 49ers. Then, bam! Here comes some signings, baby.
Well, let's get right to it. What did you think of the Mike Evans signing?
I was very happy. Very, very happy. Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer. He's legit. He's not over the hill. Is he getting a little older? Yes. But I'm not worried about his speed. He's plenty fast for me, but he's huge in the red zone. And he's a guy that attacks the ball. He's a high point guy. He's already tall. Like, he is a serious weapon that we don't have. And I'm pretty fired up about it.
Yeah, I think it gives them some security that they don't have to go out there in the draft and get a wide receiver early, which I'm never a big fan of anyway, getting wide receivers early. I'd rather concentrate on the offensive line or defensive line, but
yep,
we'll see what they end up doing. But yeah, this is a nice security blanket. 3 years, $60 million. We don't know what the exact guaranteed money is. It's going to be a lot less than that. I would think it's going to end up being like a shorter term deal. So no, I'm with you on that one. They needed wide receivers. I mean, Debo was gone. Ayuk was gone. Ricky Pearsall was your number. We don't even know what Juwan Jennings is going to end up doing.
I think Jennings
is gone.
I think Jennings is going to go. I heard that he told the 49ers that he was going to head out. But I think this helps Ricky a lot. And
yeah,
I said we also needed some speed. So is it official yet? On my from Green Bay,
I didn't see that. Oh, they got him too.
That's what I'm hearing.
Really? Okay.
It could be a deke. Now, I've been deked before, but
that's okay. You're not a reporter.
I'm breaking this news.
You're not a journalist.
If it is true, we're going to be in a very, very good position receiver-wise because he's got some speed. He's underrated. I've watched him play. I don't know that they could get him the ball as much as they needed to in Green Bay, but he can get down the field, take the top off the defense, and make some big plays. So
now, where did you hear this from? Because I'm seeing New England is interested in him. So maybe you have some information we don't.
Maybe I'm premature. Maybe I'm breaking news.
Maybe you have information that we don't.
Maybe I got
there you go.
Okay, I see we signed Lowe to a 2-year deal. Anytime you can get a tackle, and you have to, and it'd be great to get, another offensive or defensive lineman in free agency so we don't have to go berserk in the draft. But I'm feeling pretty good. But I actually did hear like 20 minutes ago that we were signing Romeo Doubs from the Packers, and so
okay. Well,
maybe we can have our crack team behind the scenes. Maybe Daniel could stop sipping on his Fieldwork beer and get some info on that. Insider news. It could be fake news, but that's the beauty of a podcast. I don't really give a crap. I think it's real.
Okay, I like it.
It's real to me, it's real.
Because a lot of people think Bigfoot's real.
There you go. Hey,
no problem with that. All right. Man. Speaking of offensive line, what do you think of the reports that the Niners are willing to trade Trent Williams? Which, by the way, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Trent Williams wants more than the Niners are willing to go to. So they're like, well, hell, we'll just trade you then. They know he doesn't want to be traded. He wants to play for Kyle and he wants to play there, but he's trying to maximize his leverage, which is pretty significant, by the way, in that they don't have a replacement plan for Trent Williams. No. He knows that. So he's going to say, well, you don't have a replacement plan for me. I'm going to go ahead and push this and see how much I can get. And look, Trent Williams can love his teammates. He can love Shanahan. He can love being a Niner. You're going to try to get as much money as possible. That's just the way the game is played. So that's the way I looked at this. The Niners, I don't see the Niners trading him unless it's just unrealistic to sign him and he's being stubborn, which I think this is all negotiations. They've done they've done this dance the last couple of years, and eventually they'll get Trent Williams back in the fold. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but that's the way I say
it. And if they don't, if somehow somebody steps up and makes them an offer that they can't refuse, you have to respect that. So in the meantime, they're going to probably try to negotiate with him, see if somebody makes an outrageous offer. You know, I sleep better at night knowing Trent Williams is our left tackle, but I am going to say this. He gave up more pressures last year and a few sacks than he had probably for the last 3 years.
No doubt.
And part of it might have been he was playing injured. The other part of it is he's not getting younger. I'm not saying that we're going to get somebody better than Trent Williams. I would be a fool to say that. But he is showing early signs of wear and tear. But I still want him.
Yeah. No, I'm in lockstep with you on that. Yeah. Still want him on that left side. Yep. But he's just the problem is you're comparing him to him.
Yeah,
like that's what
that's
happens
exactly
to
right.
great players.
That's a good thing and it's a bad thing, and I'm comparing him to him. But I did realize that I'd still rather have 85% Trent Williams than 100% anybody else.
No doubt about it. Look, that's what happens to all great players. Ultimately, you get compared to yourself, and you can't be yourself from 10 years ago. It's just impossible.
It's
but
really
you're so good. They don't really have anybody to compare you to. So we'll see what happens. But that's kind of the Niner news today is Mike Evans and Trent Williams, and see what happens with Trent Williams. And of course, Romeo Doubs.
If it's
we just don't know it yet.
Come on.
We just don't know it yet.
We don't. Can't believe I got deked again.
So good.
I'm looking at my phone. You made me sensitive.
Well, yeah, I thought I would look it up just to.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo? I don't know. Now I know.
Oh my God!
I saw it in a couple places. Okay, let's go through the signings.
Okay, let's get some of them. Let's get the first one that wasn't a free agent signing. It was a trade. What'd you make of the Max Crosby news, him going to Baltimore for 2 first-rounders?
So, of course, I was hoping it would be the Niners, but I thought the price would be. You know what? It's just you can't set yourself back that far, in my opinion. I love Max Crosby. I think the guy plays freaking like a wild man.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for him because – you know what? The Raiders aren't going to win it in the next year or two. And the Ravens, they're certainly in the mix. And so it gives him a shot. I'm also glad that they didn't trade him to an NFC team, which is great. If we couldn't have him, at least keep him in the AFC. And, of course, the Ravens stepped up with those two first-rounders. I heard the Cowboys were right there, neck and neck, but they offered a first, a second, and a player. And so the Raiders ended up going with the 2 number ones. And I think from a Raiders perspective, they're certainly more than one player away. So it was probably smart. Yeah. Maybe this isn't saying much, but it's the smartest thing that the Raiders have done probably in the last 5 years.
Yeah, they've done some smart things. They went out and got Tyler Linderbaum, center for the Baltimore Ravens. I mean,
yes. So, how about that?
Yeah, I know. That's a good move by them. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, exactly.
Passing in the night.
Yeah, because Linderbaum's passing for about $70-80 million, whatever he was getting for. I guess it set a record for interior linemen.
Yeah, 80.
But I mean, that's
million. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good, sensible. It's not flashy, but it's a good, sensible signing. Let's get a guy that can lead our offensive line. Let's get a guy who's a veteran and arguably the best at his position in the NFL that can help a young quarterback come in here.
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's exactly
like,
what
are the Raiders? Who are the Raiders? What are they doing? Raiders aren't supposed to be logical and like thinking like, hey, this makes sense. That's not what I come to Raider football for. It's just not. I come to Raider football to laugh and go, what are these guys doing? These guys out of their skulls. What are they doing? So yeah, that's a big deal. Like it would have been, look, of course it would have been fun to see Bosa and Crosby line up on the ends, but the Niners have one of those guys. Okay, stay on the field. They have a guy like that. They have a guy like Max Crosby, like Bosa is that guy. I don't know if Bosa is going to get back to 2019 Bosa, but he's a force when he's out there. If you give him any help whatsoever, so they can't double him every single play. He can be a force against the run. He can be a force against the pass. It's just a little bit of help. Like when they had when they had Buckner and Armstead and Ford, I mean, they were living in the backfield. All of them were living in the backfield. They just, then they decided, okay, well, Buckner's too expensive, so we'll keep Armstead. And even that, they were fine at that. But then you lose Armstead to Jacksonville, and, Ford was only a one-shot deal. And then it kind of became, well, Bosa and who else? And it was all on Bosa. But hopefully Williams comes back healthy. Hopefully the young guys in the interior. But I'm like, the Niners need other things. They don't need a defensive end. They have a defensive end. They have one of the best defensive ends in the entire league if he's healthy, if they could get him a little bit of help. Because I think if you can, Brent, I think you'll see Bosa like what people have forgotten, like how good this guy is. Like he is a destructive force on the defensive line. Some of the best footwork, handwork. I mean, his mechanics are so good. So I'm hoping that's what that happens this year, because I think a lot of people have forgotten how good this guy is.
Yeah. No, I agree, Tom, and I think we made some solid picks last year. It was just they were young guys and they're developing on the D line, and Bosa comes back healthy. Maybe we add one more guy. We certainly improve ourselves across the board if we're healthy on the D line, and like I said, maybe one more. Hey, I did hear, speaking of the Raiders, I did hear Geno Smith signed with Wendy's for 3 years. That's horrible. But I did see it. I saw the meme and it made me laugh. I'm like, what? You signed Geno Smith? Wendy's?
Oh man.
Oh,
he got his money, and Pete Carroll got his money, and then got the hell out of there.
Yeah, they did. Man, you talk about getting deked. Holy smokes.
Yeah, and what's funny because look, there it is, Geno Smith.
I saw that. That was what I saw. Look at that. Daniel's on fire.
Now scroll up and down Twitter and see if you can find where Romeo Doubs is coming.
Come on,
coming to the Niners.
I guarantee you can find it. If I have my phone, if I stared at my phone for 1 minute, I could find it.
Now, do you remember where Romeo Doubs went to college?
I don't.
It's right around here.
Is
Not
it really?
right around here, but close. Wendy's a Nevada Wolfpack.
Oh, I didn't know he was a Reno guy.
Yep. I remember watching him in Reno, thinking this guy's pretty good. Back when he didn't wear a massive kazoo helmet.
Oh,
I was like,
you know what? I mean, nobody wants to wear the kazoo helmet.
no, they don't.
But well, we could have a Niner SF kazoo. So
remember they used to
no news on Romeo. Get on. You know what? Get on Twitter. Come on, bro. Don't throw that up at me. No news.
No
if you
news.
threw the Geno Smith Wendy's up there, I promise you can find the Romeo Dubs kazoo on there.
That's hilarious. What did you make of Kenneth Walker going to Kansas City?
Man, it looked like Kansas City was going for it. Who else did they sign? I saw Kenneth Walker. I thought, okay, a legitimate, strong, healthy run game guy. All their guys have been banged up over the years, and it feels like they never have any consistency. Kareem Hunt, I thought was pretty good. Kareem Hunt was Kenneth Walker, 3 or 4 years ago. So
yeah, exactly.
I think it's a really good signing for the Chiefs. Gosh, they went out and got somebody else, and I can't remember. And I thought to myself, wow, the Chiefs are going for it. So
yeah, I didn't see who else the Chiefs signed. I know Kelsey's coming back.
I'm blanking.
But I don't know who else they.
I mean, I might be as fast as Kelsey right now.
Yeah, Kelsey. Well, I don't know. I mean, you're pretty. You're fast.
Well, comparing him, you know what? Comparing him to himself, right? That was another one of those. But yeah, he slowed down a lot this last year or two.
No, he did.
It doesn't mean he's still not a great player. It's just he's slowed down. So
I see. Okay, here's what I see. I see it says Diamador Lenore on the recruitment of free agent wide receiver Romeo Doubs. That's all I'm seeing is he's being recruited by Lenore. And so I'm not seeing anything where
I got deked. Can't believe it. I'm mad.
You might have got deked.
I might go on Twitter right now just to see.
You might have gotten deked.
I'm sitting here.
That's a possibility. I was a little surprised that Minkah Fitzpatrick got traded to the Jets. Like, I'm wondering if the Jets trying to do stuff. I mean, obviously,
that's like a death knell.
Yeah, Miami's like, okay, let's just get rid of all the cash. Let's
get rid of Miami's blowing up.
Get rid of cash. I mean, they took Tua. What was I think they said the dead cap hit was like $99 million over the next 2 years.
Can you imagine a $99 million dead?
And they're just like, screw it. Let's just do it now. Let's rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. We'll get rid of Tyreek. We'll trade Minkah Fitzpatrick. What'd they sign Willis to? Willis was a decent little deal. It's like $20 million a year, something like that. I don't know how good he is, but he was pretty good last year in the playoffs. So
he was.
And everyone's desperate for quarterback play. Now, let's get back to the Niners for a second.
I'm not finding my Romeo anymore.
No, that's okay.
Somebody, I fell for it. I'm an old guy falling for memes. I was like, yes.
How concerned are you about Evans's age and injury? Because last year he was injured, but I think it was a clavicle, so it wasn't soft. It wasn't like soft tissue, which makes you feel better. Because a clavicle, like I don't care if you're 20 or 60, you fall wrong, that clavicle snapping.
Exactly.
But is there a concern there, or because it was a clavicle, you're less likely to say, not that concerned. These guys take care of themselves so much more than we used to when we were playing. And I
agree. I'd take this deal all day long. And you see,
I agree with you.
3 years, and maybe there's a trigger there or something after 2 years. But it says to me, this organization, our 49er organization, is still going for it. We're going for it with this group of guys, and realize that George is still. I mean, I'd love to say we could have him week 1, but that's probably unrealistic. So we've got to have some people that are threats, and I don't know that people are giving Ricky Pearsall their respect, and I get it. He got hurt, but when he was healthy early in the season, he was getting great separation and catching some balls. And we had guys banged up. There was times where he had to kind of carry the day, but him with a reliable receiving core, another receiver a la Mike Evans. I don't know if we're going to have Juwan or not, but if we get Kittle back and healthy, you know what? All of a sudden we have a pretty darn legitimate offense for sure. And I feel pretty good about that. So healthy Ricky, Mike Evans will be healthy, ready to roll. We get our tight end back and rolling. In the meantime, we're going to still have Christian back and rolling. And so I think it's a great signing. If somehow we did sign Romeo, oh man, that would even be better, because I think he brings something to the table that we don't have, and we need some top end speed. And the only thing that would be better than Romeo is your guy Tyreek.
No, God, stop it, Tyreek.
That's my guy.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why nobody.
Yeah, nobody has signed him. I can't figure it out. But yeah,
I think
still,
I'm more
at the tight end position, we saw Jake Tonjes come in last year and make a big impact in the passing game, and I'll take that all day long. You see that? I saw Lowe got signed, but Darian Lowe came in from the Patriots. Guy's going to be solid. Maybe not an all-pro yet, but hey, we need guys that can play, right? And we need a handful of guys. This might be a backup signing too, in case the big fella doesn't sign. We can't just go with nothing. So I think so far so good on the early hours that free agency isn't even supposed to officially start till tomorrow.
I think so.
Or
I
Wednesday?
think so. I don't know. It's just they got the tampering. It's like
pre-signing tampering.
Just freaking start it. They don't need damn pre.
I agree.
NFL just trying to get everybody in a lather before they sign. And I forgot. I didn't realize that either I forgot or didn't realize one or the other that Mike Evans did have a hamstring injury, but the clavicle is the one that I remember. Anyway, I'm more concerned with Ricky.
That too, but I guess he did have a little bit of a hammy. But that's, you know what? I'm taking Mike Evans all day long now.
No, I agree with you. I'm actually more concerned with Pearsall.
The amount of money, healthy. I mean, I think you watch, that's still my guy. Ricky is going to be a force this year. I really believe that. The other thing is we're taking Mike Evans and we're trading him for Brandon Ayuk. We're trading that contract across the board. I take that 100 days out of 100. I want to see if anybody signs Brandon Ayuk. I was hearing that somebody was interested in him. Maybe the Commanders. I'm like, I don't know.
Are they going to get the old Niner receiving core over there?
Yeah.
Get Debo, and I don't know if Debo will be there, but no,
they're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I agree that it's for whatever reason it just didn't work out.
It did not. It did
Damn
not.
ASU, you can't trust ASU guys. You can't trust.
We know that they just can't bear down when the going gets tough.
Thank you, Badoom. Appreciate that. Yeah, I now I could see somebody giving Ayuk like a little over minimum deal or a small deal where the guarantees aren't that, one of those high reward, low risk type deals.
Yeah, a show me contract.
Yeah, because when he's right, he can ball. Like, he's really good. It's just, again, something we're going to find out as the years go on. We'll find out what the hell exactly happened there, but it all started early too. Remember, it all started in camp.
Yeah.
When they was going to sign, not going to sign, they traded, not traded. And they do you want this deal? No. Then come back a week later and accept the same deal. It's like, what are we doing here? I mean, it all started at that point. But that'll be worth a 30 for 30. Brandon Ayuk, just, okay, what the hell happened?
Well, once he's gone, we'll get the story.
Yeah. And why wasn't anybody there to kind of like help him out. And you wonder if Debo would have been there, if it would have changed. Who knows? But somebody needed to be there to sit him down and go, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're throwing away a lot of money here. Like what wide receiver doesn't want to be in a Kyle Shanahan system? Like if you're a skill position player on offense, like yeah, sign me up, put me there. Like where do you want to go? Let's see, the Rams. I'd like to go to the Rams. I'd like to go to the Niners. Maybe I'd like to go to Green Bay. But like, and you have it. Like you have a coach that is on the cutting edge of like offensive play calling.
Yep.
You have a team that's willing to spend money. You have a team that's trying to compete for Super Bowls. You live in one of the nicer areas of the country. I mean, I guess that's subjective. I mean, some people don't think so. I'm not going to predict what he thought of the Bay Area, but he's from not the outskirts of the Bay Area, I guess.
Yeah.
But geez, like as a skill position player, it's like, and you got paid. What more do you want? Well, I guess it wasn't that. So, but I think you're right. Once he leaves, maybe we'll find out a little bit more.
We will find out. And, I was hoping that Jennings wouldn't leave, but I had read that he was going to say, or that he had told the 49ers he's going to leave. It would have been awesome to be able to hang on to him along with Ricky and then have Mike Evans. We'd have had a pretty darn good receiving core. Yeah,
no doubt. What do you think of your guy, Mucho Pinero?
So I was celebrating. Have you ever celebrated signing a kicker? George Kittle was celebrating, so George and I were realizing the true value of Mucho Pinero, making some dinero. And
Mucho Pinero.
I mean, the reality is he needed it. What's up, dudes? I'm on.
You got the boy. You got the boys
dude,
in
you
there.
Want to be on? You want to be on Mr. Tolbert's?
What's up, boys?
Podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Look at
at
that.
that.
Remember Mr.
Dude, that
Tolbert?
guy looks like a baller.
He was at the Hall of Fame thing.
Do you remember Mr. Tolbert? No. I love the immediate no.
Come on, Junior.
What'd you do to your eye?
He just got home. He got smacked in baseball. He got hit by a batting helmet. Oh, you want to be in Mr.
What? It wasn't that. It was different.
Case, come on.
It
you can be on.
was one of Kasen's baseball teammates. He
hit the ball?
Yeah. So he went for the ball. I mean, I went for the ball. And he went for the ball.
Yeah.
And then he hit me in the eye.
Ooh.
But I still caught it.
There you go.
Look at you. That's a good concentration, just like your grandpa.
Did you guys hear the news?
And I did not cry.
Did you guys hear the news?
No.
You know what?
No.
I used to watch your grandpa play. He cried.
He
cried when he got hit. He would cry.
49ers signed a guy today.
Who was it?
From Tampa Bay.
Who was it? Baker Mayfield?
No, wide receiver.
Mike Evans?
Yeah. Yeah. Woo!
Who?
Niners.
And who did them trade?
It was a free agent. We didn't have to trade anybody.
Oh.
Fired up. Yeah, baby. Pretty good signing, huh? Kason, get in here so you can get on.
That's what's up, buddy?
What's that?
How are you?
You know what? Remember what you said to Mr. Tolbert's wife? You're beautiful. Remember that? Yeah.
Did you have practice today too?
No, they just got back from school.
School? Oh, very nice.
Your brother has a game. You're right.
Are you gonna go to the game tonight?
It's not a game. It's a scrimmage, and he's playing.
Don't be shy. You got to speak up if you're going to be on.
Are you playing baseball too?
Yes.
Oh, nice. What position you play?
All of them.
All of them.
Are you? Good answer. Good answer.
You're playing up a year.
I'm playing up a year.
You are? You're playing with all the big boys?
Yeah.
Don't take any crap from him, okay?
No, he doesn't.
There you go. Get after him.
He's a scrapper. All right. All right. Go celebrate Mike Evans.
See, guy, that was classic. He's like, oh, what?
Who did we have to trade? Nobody.
No,
I can't explain to them free agency yet. They just can't. It's a hard grasp. It's a hard thing to grasp.
It is. It's a hard concept. to kind of wrap your head around. Like,
Yeah,
what,
but
what are
they're
we doing
cycling,
here?
Mike. I guarantee you they're cycling.
So no, it's been a good day. They got the kicker, they got the wide receiver, the offensive lineman. I'd be lying if I even told you if I knew who he was. But it's a depth piece. Now
It is a depth piece.
Get the Trent Williams thing situated.
Yep.
And I think, let me ask you what you thought of the Rams getting Trent McDuffie.
You know what? Yeah, it feels like they just, they're going for it too. And so the NFC West is still the conference to beat. But yeah, I don't love when our competitors, get a top-notch player, but I guess good for them.
Yeah, he's pretty good. They gave out a lot of money to him too. I think it was like 4 years, 120. Like, I don't know what it was.
They
100
threw
guaranteed.
out big money, and then of course another first-round draft picks, late first rounder. But
they had two of them.
They love to trade
this year.
I mean, it works for them. It just shows you. I think that they believe that draft picks in general are overvalued.
Yeah,
and it wasn't the case prior to free agency. That was your only way to get good players, but nowadays they figure out a way.
Well, I mean, what happened was, because you remember after they won the Super Bowl, they took that dip.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like going, oh, F them draft picks. Huh? Okay, now they're coming. It took them like one draft.
Yeah.
And they just like hit everything. They hit everything. They got Verse, they got Fisk, they got Young,
Puka.
They got other guys. Yeah, Puka.
It's like you draft what could arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL if they keep him in line off the field.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a I didn't see that from Puka.
I didn't see that either.
And I was like, oh, this guy's a knucklehead.
He's a diva. Come on.
Yeah. Well, when he was doing that live streaming thing with that yo-yo, I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like, where did this come from? Like, yeah, I was like, I told Weston, I'm out on Puka. I'm on Puka. I'm out on Puka.
I can't go all the way out yet, but a few more numbskull things and I might be out. But
depends on if I have him.
I feel like I was early on Puka, and then I didn't know he was a knucklehead off the field. Dang it.
Well, he does that sweet commercial with Fred Warner that you probably never see in Dallas. It looked look, I love Fred Warner. I got to be honest though, that commercial looked like it cost about $90 to produce. It's like, oh, you didn't even want to go to 100, huh? You're just gonna go $90? Like me and Puka sitting out here doing, I don't know what the hell.
We'll film it on our iPhone and make it a commercial.
It's not good. It is not good. All right, what else do we got? Free agent that we want to? Anything out there? We hit Malik Willis. Like I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
He did have a good couple of games, but
if you're the Dolphins, though, you almost had to do that.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it looked like everything. You remember when God, what was it, 3 years ago? When they led the league in scoring the first half of the year, you're like, oh my God, how are you going to stop this offense? This is incredible. I mean, you got Hill, you got Waddle, Tua's on fire, right? Tua could be the MVP of the league. And then the concussions kind of started and things went downhill. And then you thought, this team looks really good when it's 80 degrees outside. And they're in South Beach. And then when they got to go up to New England or Buffalo or it gets cold, you're like, it doesn't. It's like a Ferrari trying to navigate a blizzard.
It does. It does look like that. It could
remember
be
when they went up to
too.
Kansas City for remember they went up to Kansas City for that playoff game? And it was like that offense was just like, they're done. They're toast. It's over. They can't win this game. They just cannot win that game. So, and then I still think McDaniels is really good. In fact, I think it's going to really help the Chargers this year. McDaniels being the offensive coordinator. I think they could be a handful this year.
I agree with you. It's just some guys are great offensive coordinators, but they're not great head coaches. And there's a lot to manage, and there's a lot to, designate. And some guys really aren't good at either of those things, but they're good in their specific silo. And I think he's one of those guys that is just a great, you can make an awful lot of money being a great offensive coordinator.
Yeah, no doubt. For those of you that are reading, the bottom two is going to Atlanta. Got two lefties, Penix and ATN's a good. It was interesting, Brent, because I thought that New Orleans would have been a logical place for Love, a running back out of Notre Dame.
Yeah,
and they thought maybe Kansas City would have been a logical place for him, obviously. And they both signed running backs, which tells me that Love ain't making it that far in the draft. Like somebody up top is going to grab Love. It's good to see that running backs are kind of having their day.
They are.
Again, like we just discarded running. Well, not we didn't do it. NFL just discarded running backs for like 10 years. Like, whatever. We don't really need them. And we'll just get multiples. And, if he get hurt, he just put another guy in there. And I think with what McCaffrey's doing, what Barkley's doing, and others, they're starting to realize, like, remember that era where we used to have like Walter Payton and Emmitt Smith and all those like running backs were like the marquee player on a football team. It wasn't the quarterback. It wasn't the receiver. It was a running back. And I'm not saying we're ever going to get back to that, but it's nice to see these running backs getting paid now, because when you have a good running back who can catch the ball to the backfield, pick up blitzes, run the ball like a true 3-down running back, like the gold standard of that is McCaffrey. And you see how much impact he has on a team. Yeah. If you get somebody that's pretty good, you might want to pay him and let them be that guy.
I know. I'm surprised that the Jags let ETN go in free agency.
They will have to rely on Ogden for he's got all our Jacksonville Jaguars news that we don't want to know.
Good call. But he's excited about it.
He is. Well, they had the other guy. Ogden can pop.
Can
pop. Was it Bigsby? The other guy that he was good.
He was, and I actually had a guy on my fantasy team last year, thinking, he's going to get some reps, and he got nothing. he got nothing. And it's like he got buried. And I thought,
Well, I think it's all about, okay, what do we have and what can we afford to lose?
Oh my gosh, you look at the
Ogden said no cap space for ATN. Tootin, that's who it is. That wasn't Big Tootin.
I mean, he's fast.
I think I was surprised.
His own horn.
Thank you. I was surprised Alec Pierce got so much.
Well,
4 years, almost $120 million.
So last year was kind of his breakout season. He didn't really have anybody to get him the ball prior to Daniel Jones. I mean, it was brutal. You talk about, bad quarterback play. But I kind of felt like he had underperformed his expectations, but he came on last year. And I mean, you talk about your timing, like getting almost $30 million it's 4 years. So holy smokes.
I know.
So
now we don't know what the guaranteed
big
money is.
Number 116. Yeah. They're big never money. Truly that, but that's pretty interesting. And wasn't Pittman their first round pick years ago? Same year as Alec Pierce?
I think so.
I think he was. So
either first or second.
I was going to say both those guys never really panned out, but they didn't really have a quarterback to tell.
Yeah. Now Pittman was pretty good. Pittman had some pretty good numbers. Pittman wasn't bad. He had some nice numbers. I think he got a decent deal from Pittsburgh. They said it was the same deal that Metcalf got.
Interesting.
Basically, but
wow.
I mean, you almost have to have somebody opposite of Metcalf. You can't trust Metcalf. I'm sorry. I don't care.
No. What
he does, how good he is. You just expect him at some point.
Too many
to do
muscles.
Something ridiculous. Yeah. Thank you. I heard Pittsburgh just got Romeo Doubs. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't right there. Somebody else is going to sign him. It's going to break. It's going to.
This was a big one. I thought that surprised me how big it was. Like, I like Phillips. I didn't think Phillips was like that type of guy. And again, 4 years, 120. I'm going to keep repeating myself. We don't know what the guarantees are. I want to say it was 80, which seems like a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. I don't know. I thought he was good. but not. Maybe that's just the price of doing business
It's
nowadays.
probably the price of doing business, right, in a competitive market, and you're betting on the guy becoming a superstar. But yeah, good, not amazing, but yeah, the money is outrageous if you time it right.
Yeah, well, look, there's guys in the NBA now. I'm like, holy cow, that guy makes that much money. Are you kidding me? And then I look around the league and go, well, I guess that's just the price of doing business. That's just the way it is.
It just is. It's just you can't blame the player. I mean, the money's there. You know what's so funny? Because the NFL is super mad that the NBA's rights fees are so big. You know that the NFL is negotiating right now this year for a do-over, which yeah, we're gonna double the cost of doing business with us.
I was super happy that rights deal the NBA got. I was like, as a member of the National Basketball Players Retiree Association, I'm like, yeah, baby,
yeah,
let's go.
I agree. And so you're like me. I'm like, NFL, like, don't wait till 2030
Exactly.
to renegotiate that sucker. Get it now. Strike while the iron's hot.
Get it
So
now.
we can
I'm
retroactively
upright.
get pension money.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
How is the NBA or the NFL's pension?
It's gotten pretty
It should
decent.
be bad.
It used to be dismal.
I know, that's all I heard.
It was just bad. Yeah. And so it's probably gone 5x from what it was when I retired.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
So
it
pretty
always
good.
killed me. Like the NFL, at the bare minimum, if you played 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is, but let's say 3, because that's the NBA, 3 years, you should at least be able to pay for insurance and have your medical taken care of. I mean, my
agree.
God, in a sport like football, how do you not take care of your guys' medical bills? Like, there should never be a situation in football where somebody is on, what's the app where you're basically just like saying, hey, give us money.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that, but you shouldn't be on that as a former NFL player. Like, hey, we need money. My dad needs surgery. It's like NFL should take care of that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that GoFundMe, yeah. You shouldn't be on GoFundMe as a former NFL player. They should take care of that. And the fact, Brent, that they didn't, and you saw story after story after story, it's like, what are they doing?
It
sounds like
they've gotten better,
bit.
Tom. The league has gotten better, so you gotta give them a shout out when they've got it right. And it's the biggest thing is the guys that make these $120 million deals are the ones that get the most pension money. And it's like, no, that shouldn't be the way it is. We should backfill the guys from the 60s and the 70s that are struggling, that are physically struggling, and pump those guys up and bring it forward as we keep creating all these new dollars from these TV contracts. But, I will say all the leagues have gotten better. Baseball was really good to begin with. And so everybody would compare everything to baseball. And I'm assuming baseball is still really good, but football is at least catching up, which is nice.
That's good. Before we let you go, you been watching any of the WBC?
I have not.
You're a baseball guy.
I know. I haven't.
You got USA Mexico tonight.
Okay, I'm going to watch that one.
Yeah, you should watch that one.
For sure.
I think they're both going to advance out of their pods. But yeah, I think the games haven't been great so far, just because you get these really good teams versus teams that have like no pitching. So once they get past the third inning, they just get clapped. Yeah. It's like why we've kind of running out of pitching. And you're going to want to watch tonight too, because I think Paul Skeens is pitching tonight.
Oh,
and so
can't miss Skeens.
Skeens is incredible.
That guy's incredible. He was legit in college, and he walked right onto the field in the major leagues, and is super legit, and has 0 run support.
Yeah,
and plays for arguably the cheapest team in Major League Baseball beside the A's.
You know what I love about Skeens is I read a story, or maybe it was a 30 for 30, but I want to say it was a story I read. He went to Air Force before he went to LSU.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And a couple of things jumped out at me when he was pitching and they had baseball practice for Air Force. I guess they play the national anthem. I think they did at a certain time each day. And there were two guys like football trainers or ball boys or whatever they were at the time. They were on this hill overlooking practice, and they were just kind of sitting there. They're playing the national anthem, weren't saluting, whatever. And I guess he went up there after, and he like grabbed them both and said, "Hey, if we're gonna play that thing, you got to stand up here and you got to act like you respect it." He goes, "We're playing it for a reason. Like this is the Air Force Academy." So that like jumped out at me. I was like, "Holy gosh! Like that guy's a guy you want as a leader on your team."
Absolutely.
And the other one was he didn't even want to transfer to LSU. He wanted to stay at Air Force, and like that was the commitment I made. This is where I'm going to be. And they're like, "Paul, you got to go. If you stay here, then I mean, your commitment is going to be to the Air Force for the next 3 or 4 years. You got to get out now so you can be eligible for the draft the next year. Like you're going to go top 5, top 10. He ended up going 1, but he was like, "No, I want to stay here at Air Force." And they actually had to talk him out. Like, "No, you got to go. You can always come back, but you got to go now." And so he goes to LSU, and there you go. There's Paul Skeens. I was like,
"That's cool." You know what? You just wish that the academies would have that special exemption for a David Robinson type of exemption, right? That did he have to go ahead and serve a couple years before he was allowed to go into the NBA? I don't remember.
I want to say I think Robinson served 1.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't think it was 2, but I think it was 1. I remember Napoleon Kaufman.
Great call.
I think he might have served 1. There's a few of them every now and again. And I get it. Like, hey, this is what you signed. You owe us 2 years. You owe us. That's like, do you realize how big of a recruitment deal that is if your guy goes to the NFL or NBA? Like every time he's on TV, they're saying he went to the Air Force Academy. He went to the Naval Academy. That's where he learned his discipline. That's where he blah, 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 blah. And if a guy's good enough to go to the NBA or NFL, which is what, once every 20 or 30 years, you should let him go.
It's the greatest marketing dollars you've ever spent without even spending them. Yeah. No, it's short-sighted, and it's a little frustrating, and I get it, and I get the commitment thing, and I'm sure there's a way that the guys that are there would like to serve out that commitment as well, but to give them the opportunity, I just think that the service academies would do well by themselves to allow that in that instance where you get a once-in-a-lifetime player.
No, I agree. What's your oldest grandson's name again?
Corbin Jr.
That's Corbin. Corbin's going to be like all over social media on the page for his.
That's awesome.
I still caught it. I did not cry.
You can see how things are in our family. Like, what do you get? Yeah.
Priorities, man. If you didn't catch it, don't come home.
It was a pretty good gash, too.
That was a nice gash.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then
it was.
No, they're both playing baseball right now?
Baseball season is just starting. So we actually played indoor football. They both won their respective divisions, and so they got gold medals or something. They're fired up. Finished up basketball season, and now it's baseball. Kayson's playing soccer too.
Okay.
Which,
jeez.
It's a free for all. Like I don't have any free time on the weekends.
That's a good thing. Those are the best. Watching your grandkids play.
Like it's a blast. And they're obsessed with the NFL. They know players on every team. They're like it's pretty funny. I didn't know that many players when I was their age.
Look at you.
How many they know.
Who would have ever thought it could get this good for you?
I know.
I mean, you're retired. You got everything behind you. Super Bowls. You're venture capitalist. You killed it there. And you're like, how could it get any better and all that? Oh, I get to be a granddad. And I'm going to go, my grandsons love sports. I get to go watch them all. I mean,
it is just, it's priceless. The things that they come up with, they
it's the
say
best.
and do. Like it's constant. It's
the
great.
Best. We'll enjoy.
Just like Case and telling Lori, you're beautiful.
That's so hysterical.
How old are you, kid? 5. No news on Romeo. Destroyed the whole show for me.
We thought we'd hang in there as long as we could to see if we could get Romeo Dubs news. We couldn't get it.
You know what,
though? It's going to be incredible when he signs. Then next Monday comes around. Then I would expect you're going to have a Niners 84 jersey or Dubs jersey or something. Just a showboat. That'll be incredible.
Now I'm going to have a big kazoo on my head.
The big kazoo helmet. That thing is incredible.
This is incredible.
All right, brother. Well, have a great week. Tell the family I said hi. Obviously, I've already told the 2 boys I said hi. So tell me I said hi. Tell Dana I said hi, and I'll talk to you again next Monday.
All right. Sounds good, Tom.
All right, Brent. Take it easy,
brother.
All right, have a good one. That was priceless. That was priceless. Corbin Jr. Mike Evans. Oh. I mean, look, real quick, we're gonna wrap it up. So don't go into a coughing fit here. But that was that was a really good signing. Vet, tough, red zone, all that stuff. And just if Ricky Pearsall could stay healthy. Because I'm with Brent. I think Ricky Pearsall could be really good, but you got to stay healthy. The best ability is availability. They just need more dudes on the team they get the ball to, so they don't have to get the ball to Christian McCaffrey every other play, which I don't think they're going to do this year, especially early in the season. I would think they'll probably monitor his touches at least the best they can. I've talked about this before. Once you're in the middle of a game, you're just trying to win the best way you know how, and sometimes the best way to win a football game is to give it to Christian McCaffrey because he's one of the best football players in the league. And so, all right, real quick, if you guys want to get into anything Niner related, we can do that. I'll be dying. Okay, let's see here. Brent just sent something that says, yeah, but what site's he looking on? Former Packer Romeo Dubs has agreed to a 3-year, $49 million deal with the 49ers with $30 million guaranteed. Brock Purdy enthusiast is it's the Twitter account. Come on, Brent. We're gonna have to get you up on that. The Brock Purdy enthusiast Twitter account. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably not official. But he likes Brock Purdy. He likes Brock Purdy, but not official. And so there you go. Warriors play tonight. I'm actually going to be out there tomorrow. Go do a game. Get my butt back out there and be there for the Bulls. They play the Jazz tonight. My daughter keeps me up on all things Warriors if I'm missing it. No Porzingis tonight. No. This whole thing is just bizarre. Who knows what's happening with Porzingis, but hell of a game against the Thunder. Again, this team's not going to win anything the way they're constituted, but they're fun to watch. They play hard. They had a chance to win that game. And I know the Thunder weren't completely whole either. They were missing both their centers. Hartenstein was out. Holmgren was out. Williams is out. That's how good they are, how deep they are. They still have enough to win basketball games. But it's just the Warriors are fun to watch. They play together. They play hard. They're not overly talented, but they grind. They grind. They had a chance to beat OKC. They did beat Houston. So if they can win tonight, 2-1 road trip, that's a nice road trip. And again, I don't think it matters all that much. They're going to be locked in that spot. And so they will be hopefully 7 or 8 of the Magic City. We talked about that last week. Well, that's coming up, what, about a week or so? Yep, next Monday. Next Monday, the 16th. The Hawks and their Magic City night. Their lemon wings, their strippers, their swag. Again, if you're a 5th grader and you have a Magic City hoodie, you are minted at that point. You can do no better than that. All right. A couple comments if you want to throw them out there. If not, we can roll. But if anybody has anything that is semi interesting, Hawks and Arena Promotion. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it canceled. They canceled it? Oh, I didn't see that. That is so soft. Concern from league stakeholders. Oh, come. We are so soft. So soft. That is such a soft move. Yeah. Let's make sure we have, again, Filipino Heritage Night, Italian Heritage Night. Think of a Heritage Night. Think of a franchise movie. Let's have a Star Wars night. Let's have a Pez Dispenser night. Let's see what that says. NBA cancels Hawks. That's so bad. When we became aware. What do you mean when we became aware? Like this has been a thing now for a few weeks. Like what you didn't know that the Hawks were going to have? What Luke Cornett call them? Luke Cornett called them up and said, "Hey, yo, I don't know if you guys are aware of what they're doing down in Atlanta, but you might want to look into this." Look, NBA players are in lockstep with strip clubs around the NBA ever since I've played and probably before. It's like peanut butter and jelly, NBA players and strip clubs. We all know this. I thought everybody knew this. And it's not like strippers are going to be at the game. Okay? Nobody's stripping at the game. Get that back up there so I can see what they said, because I still can't believe we just became aware of it. We reached out to the Hawks leadership to better understand their plan and rationale. What do you mean plan and rationale? It's cool. Okay? Everybody goes there. I didn't go there, but apparently everybody goes to Magic City. Great wings. While we appreciate the team's perspective and their desire to move forward, we have heard significant concerns from a broad array of league stakeholders, including fans, partners, and employees. I believe canceling this promotion is the right decision for the broader NBA community. God, that's so soft. It's just so soft. They're fucking boobies, okay? It's not a huge deal. I mean, good God. I could think of worse things to subject my kid to, or again, they're not stripping. They're not going to strip. The dances may have been subjective, but aren't they all? When the dance team, Warriors dance team, any other dance, they get out there. It's not like they're not gyrating all over the place. I mean, it's such hope. Such hope the NBA could pull this off. Like it's the one league that could pull this off and just say, this is what we're doing. Nope. Not even the NBA could pull it off. It's disappointing. And yes, it is. Thank you. It is a Major League t-shirt from Baseballism. Yeah, you can take a look at it. Yep. There you go. One of my favorites. Love that movie. I'm glad you showed that to me. I didn't get it at first. I was just looking going, yeah, I know. We talked about it. It's going to be on the 16th. It's a week from now. Nice going, too. A week. Give them a week to find a replacement. Like, yeah, we just became aware of this. Yeah, people have been talking about it for about a month now. Okay? A month. I just, oh God, what we do? Why can't we just do stuff like this? Why has everybody got to be so offended by stuff? It's Luke Cornett. This really doesn't fit the values and the. There's probably a bunch of religious fucking organizations that he's fucking ruining everything. I mean, for God's sakes, pun intended. Can't have a little strip club fun in Atlanta. It's Atlanta. I like to do it in LA, New York. It's Atlanta. Again, what do you think of when you think of Atlanta? Not much. Like apparently this strip club and like I said, Friedman Shoe Shop when I was playing. You're not going to have a Friedman Shoes night. Yeah, look, the Sharks. Look, I'm not overly concerned with the Sharks as far as like playoffs. It'd be awesome if they get there. It'd be super cool. Even if they had to play Colorado, it'd be fun. They're just fun to watch. They're just fun to watch now. And like Misa's playing well, and I just like watching them play. There was about a 4 or 5 year period there. It was like it was tough because it was the middle of the NBA season. I had too many NBA games to watch. Now I make room for the Sharks. Make room for the Sharks because that they're that team right now that's just they're fun. They're exciting. They're young. Anyway, maybe the Sharks should. I mean, maybe they could have a. Do we have any like? Maybe the Warriors could have a Gold Club night. Well, a Gold Club night. They used to have a Gold Club, strip club. It was right next to the fire station, back at the old KMBR place. Drive by it every day. Never went in it. I should have just gone in once, just to go in and look around, just see what it looks like inside. Heard they had a great buffet. I mean, I know certain things that are going to be available in the strip club. We all know. That's why it's a strip club. But I never went in to check out the decor. It's still there? Wow. Yeah, I was right next to the fireplace, the firehouse. Yeah, you turn like you took a left. What was the name of the street? Hawthorne? Took a left on Hawthorne, and the strip club was right to the right, and then the firehouse was just to the left of that. So there you go, Giants Gold Club night. Not a chance. No. This will be like Atlanta was the city to be able to pull this off. Atlanta was the city to be able to pull it off. If they get a team in Vegas, maybe they could pull a Cheetahs night off. But this was like, no, couldn't do it. Couldn't let the Hawks have fun for one night because, oh, heaven forbid, someone's going to get offended by something. Whether it's the religious right getting offended by something, or the league shareholders getting offended by something. You have patrons that are offended by something. Like, no one goes to Hawk games anyway. I told you. I don't know what their attendance is. I don't know if it's better than it used to be. It used to be awful. And I still can't imagine Hawks get. I always thought the Atlanta area was one of the worst areas for sports, like as far as fans coming out to the games, attending the games, backing their team, stuff like that. Just not good. It's all about college, not pro. And so to get anybody to come out to the game, you'd think they'd be happy to do something. So, yeah, there you go, Mr. Spears. Give me a hoodie, too, while you're at it. I'll take a hoodie. I'll rock that thing on air. It's just, I don't know. It's just so disappointing. So disappointing that anyway. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. That's a downer note, a sour note to end on. Now, I wasn't gonna be there. I was gonna tune into the game. I wanted to see what it looked like. I wanted to see if they had any special promotions, 2-for-1 coupons, maybe for wings and dances. Oh, can you imagine what the playlist would have been like that night in Atlanta? You would have heard Pour Some Sugar on Me like 14 times, I'm assuming. Def Leppard would have been in heavy rotation White Snake would have been in heavy rotation. Think 80s hair metal bang. Skid Row probably would have been in heavy rotation of all kinds. But I have no doubt White Snake and Def Leppard, you would have heard multiple White Snake or Def Leppard songs. And now you don't get that. We've all been robbed. Anybody that was looking forward to it's been robbed now. And whatever night they come up with, it's not going to be as good as that one. I can't even get excited about the Broncos releasing Dre Greenlaw. Who cares? Dude, show me that before you give me the news. Like, I care less. Niners, you could get them. I don't care. Would it be nice? Yeah, I don't care. We don't. Magic City night is off. Everything else is just a blur. Sad. Just sad. All right. I'm going to go drink. See you guys Wednesday. Bye.
And remember this, Tommy T. Cash and tickets is what it's all about.